Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing great. So, our today's topic is the game of life, okay, and how to play it. So, let's get started. So, the games that humans play, such as cricket, tennis, baseball, football, and so on, these games are played by the rules, right? And the rules may change from time to time. And men have to accept and abide by these rules and play accordingly. But in the game of life, the rules cannot be changed or broken. Only within the framework of the law can the game of life be played. So, what's the purpose of this game of life? So, the number one reason behind playing this game of life is to increase our awareness. That is, awareness of things which are of greater importance. And we should be able to differentiate that and let go of the things that don't matter. Number two, we play this game of life to achieve our desires. Rules are simple, but it takes a lifetime of a practice to use them wisely. Our thoughts, or rather thinking, is believed to be free of any rules. But it's not true. Thinking moves by its own process. It's bounded by our own mental patterns and limitations, and the things which we believe and have accepted to be true for ourselves. So, according to the law, all of us can achieve our desires by the wise use of mind and speech. That is, what we say and what we think. But most of us are always on an autopilot mode. That is, we are not aware of our own thoughts. And to play the game of life successfully, we must be aware of every mental activity in the form of inner conversations, which is the cause of the outer circumstances in our life, right? Now remember, the law cannot be broken. The law of the word, it always says yes. Even the words said in our mind, the law never overlooks our mistakes of ignoring its power. It always says yes. No matter what you say, either in favor of your desires or against your desires, it always says yes. Neville spoke about a story of a businessman who said that he learned about the goals in his life when he was 14. He had a race to run and he was in a competition with a boy and he was determined to beat him and he did beat him. But while he was keeping his eye on him, a third boy who was considered as no competition, he won the race. Now, this experience taught him a lesson which he used throughout his life. And when people asked about his success, he said he never made making money his goal. Rather, his goal was the productive use of money. So his inner conversations imply that he already has money, right? And those whose inner conversations are about struggling to get money, it only indicates their lack of money. So this ignorance of the power of the word, it creates barriers in the fulfillment of our desires. Meaning, the eye is always on the competition rather than the goal. So the focus should be on having rather than getting. Now hit the like button if you understood this point. And if not, please rewind it again because it's a very important point. Okay. So Neville says the world was framed by the word of God. So we, as the children of God, we create circumstances and conditions of our lives by our own human inner words or inner conversations. Without practice, even the most powerful knowledge would produce no results. To which he says is to sin or to miss the mark and fail to attain his goal. Our thoughts and speech tell us exactly where we are heading and what will happen in the future. Only by controlling and redirecting our thoughts and words, we can change our reality. The game of life is not played out there in the space or time. The real moves takes place within, in our own minds, our inner world. So let me know what did you learn from this video and comment below so that even others can learn from your shifting. And thank you for being fully present and watching this video till the end. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and see you in the next one.